Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Robocraft with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to the Leveling Up series. In today's episode, we are going to be trying to get to level 33 and finally unlock our first medic weapon, the Nano Binder. Now, in front of you, you see a tank. You see a version of Sledge, a bigger version of Sledge, using the upgraded SMGs we recently unlocked and the highest tier, well, the highest rank of treads we could possibly use. This thing actually does really well, and I'll probably be putting it up on the store along with everything else before I convert it, because this is going to be our medic. Now, originally, I'd actually intended our sled to convert into a medic, but I noticed a few problems. First of all, I wanted to start removing hovers from it to make it a more true sled, but as I did that, I kind of realised the problems with sleds at the moment, why they're not as competitive as the other robot types, and because of the increase in ranking I'm currently going through, I'm starting to fight very tough opponents, including a few mega SMGs, which was terrifying the first time I saw one, whilst it was shooting me in the face. The fact I actually killed it doesn't matter. It just terrified me, and the sled is not doing well, so I've deconverted it back to its original state, so the unfinished is still the unfinished that's on the store, a hover-ski hybrid with a few too many hovers. I've noticed if you remove a couple of the hovers, you can lose a bit of stability and gain an increase in speed and completely sacrifice the hover element. I mean, it's not really a good hover already, so if you take away a few hover blades, you can imagine how bad it actually is. So right now, what I'm going to do is quickly remove this. There we go. And we'll just call this Sledge version 2. Sledge V2. And we'll just upload that robot straight away. The name says it all. Sledge, but bigger. Now, this doesn't actually do as well as the original, because the original can get away with having less weapons and such. In fact, no, the original has an extra weapon over this one, I believe. Does this one have 7? Yes. But I've just gone for a complete block spam build because I was being attacked by mega SMGs, like I say, a lot of very high-ranking plasma, and I found myself being destroyed in a lot of team deathmatches, doing a lot better in Battle Arena, but I found that the block spam elements, sacrificing a lot of my guns, or at least one gun in this case, for more block spam, tended to end up with better results. So we're going to go ahead, get straight into a match, a team deathmatch or two, probably going to skip quite a few of them until we reach our level. So I'll be right back in our first match. Okay, so begins the first battle at level 32. I wonder how many of these I'll actually need to do to level. The last 5 or so levels, I've really noticed a decline in the speed of my leveling, and I think Battle Arena might be the better option for the future, so expect to see a lot more of those after this episode. I'm hoping we'll only have to do 2 or 3 battles, because I really want to see how good medics are for leveling and getting RP these days. I know they're not as necessary as they used to be, however, I do also know the RP gain has been increased to make sure medics haven't been completely forgotten. So I'm hoping that even if I don't feel too useful in a match, I might reap the rewards. Well, a little Tesla flyer there, a little UFO, by the looks of things. Mostly hitting the rock. I'll admit the rock is taking the brunt of my damage, but, you know, the rocks are definitely enemy spies, so I am serving our purpose regardless. Enemy bomber somewhere, there he is. Hello? That's gonna hurt in the morning. Oh, nope. Surprisingly didn't hurt at all. Aha! The rocks are my friends now! Hitting them enough has taught them the true bestest steam and stuff. Hit him a few more times, reset his cooldown. There we are. Well, timer, I should say, not cooldown. That'd be a good thing. Okay, I'm being attacked by a bomber. However, I do want to try and get as many kills, as much RP, and as much CPU damage as possible at the moment, which does mean kill whoring, honestly, which is a little bit of a shame, but I do want to level up quickly today. I don't have all the time in the world, and killing is always fun. Ooh, that looks like a seriously heavy-duty mech. Kind of terrifying, honestly. Yes, there we go. Hit the SMG if he's not. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Yeah, he's block spammed. Just, my block spam looks like nothing in comparison. I think I'll lose this, honestly. On the upside, he has wasted a lot of CPU on thrusters, which, if he didn't do, I think he may have won. Okay, this might be my death. Yes! Don't die, guys! Help me! Yes, guys, you are awesome! A bit of a suicidal attack there. I don't know why I didn't just go away when I saw the enemy, but... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was shooting at you earlier. Was that it? Was that it? Oh, that was terrible. I'm sorry, but if you're not going to stack your Teslas in one direction, you're not going to do much damage. That was one Tesla's worth of damage and he bounced off. Oh, that was worth it. That was totally worth seeing. Do a bit of burst fire. Oh no, I'm slower than him. No, I'm not! He's lost his movement capabilities! Excellent. Another kill for us. Apparently all the enemy are dead, so let's just go and cap, I suppose. Can't see what else I can really do, except for drink my green tea like a good person. Mmm. Jasmine flavoured. Wait, no, that's not jasmine. That's gunpowder. I mean, I have to be accurate about what, green tea I'm drinking. That is gunpowder green tea, which has a distinct smoky taste and is good for the arteries in the heart. At least that's what it says on the package, and you have to believe it because it's extremely expensive. Also, it just tastes really nice. I'll just skip to the victory. Oh, never mind! Haha! Yay! I am winner. Let's see how much experience that actually gave me. I'm hoping, like I say, only 1 or 2 more matches. And the experience, I'm watching the bar. Oh, that was like nothing. Okay, I'm just going to turn off the recording. I'm just going to get my head down and do a series of battles. I'll be back in a second once we've leveled up. Well, after 2 more matches, one being absolutely terrible, one being okay, we're about 2/3 of the way there. And I've only just now noticed our Tumble V2 has beaten all of my other records for the most sold bot I've ever put on the store. And I would like to bring this up for 2 reasons. First of all, I'm going to be collecting all of the RP at the very end of the series, like several people said I should do, so that I can see just how much I've earned. Apparently the store is actually very good if you can advertise your robots. I mean, that's why I do Factory Fun, to advertise other people's robots. But I would also like to mention once again, please only give me Galaxy Cash, only purchase the robots with Galaxy Cash if it is the easier method for you. I'm still getting people telling me, I donated Galaxy Cash to your leveling up series. Please note, I will not be collecting it until the series is finished. And with that, I would also like to mention, please remember that my main account has infinite Galaxy Cash because it is a press account. So Galaxy Cash is never something I am too far away from. I just wanted to put that out there again because I do feel terrible sometimes when I have to explain that to people after they've already spent money on my robots. Please bear that in mind, but I still thank you, but consider that if you are considering purchasing with Galaxy Cash. At last, I've leveled up. That took a little bit longer than expected, actually taking 5 matches, but there we go at last. So I wish to purchase 6 of these, and I am more than willing to sell the weapons which I no longer use, purely because, believe it or not, I no longer use them. So let's just do that for now. So how much will these cost? 32,000 each if I sell all of these, and then all of these. Once again, things I don't need. I'm not using the shields right now, but there we go. The shields I'll probably use later, you see, so I was a bit more hesitant to actually lose those. But either way, there we go. Now, how much CPU do these take up? 18 P-flops each, whereas the weapon was also 18. Perfect, which means we should, if all is well, be able to simply replace them. Ooh, they are a little bit bigger in terms of their hitbox. And actually, I'm a little bit concerned that these are going to clip into these. In fact, by the looks of it, they are going to clip into those, which is not the best. But honestly, right now, I just want to see how much CPU and how much, in terms of levels, can we actually get using the medic gun. Today is a day of science. I'll be retrofitting this thing a little bit more later on so the weapons fit better. I'll be lowering this or raising the back a little bit to help out. But for now, let's just go ahead and do this. Or we could make a bit of a pedestal. That wouldn't be the worst idea, if we have enough CPU for it. We don't have CPU to do exactly what I wanted, so what I could do is just sacrifice this for the time being. Laziest Triforcing ever, by the way. Just because if I'm going to have a lump there, it may as well be Triforced, I suppose. There we go, that's all the CPU I had. It's beautiful. Let's just get into a match. I won't be uploading this version. The reason why I've already uploaded Sledge version 2 with the SMGs is because people tend to buy them for the base rather than the weapon type, and that way I've definitely got it in the store. I don't have to think about it, and once I upgrade it enough, I can consider uploading the medic version in its final form later on. Well, I don't really have enough time to do a full-length battle arena if it ends up being a very long match, so let's just get straight into a team deathmatch. One, maybe two of them. Let's see how things go, and hopefully, we'll end up getting a lot of RP and possibly leveling up a bit faster than with the SMG, although I doubt it because of diminishing returns. And so begins my first battle as a medic. Now, I will say that medics aren't as useful as they used to be. They are still definitely useful and have their place in battles, but of course they're no longer necessary for getting completely crippled robots back into the battle. Ow. Our main useful role now is actually being in the middle of a battle where the auto-regen simply can't happen. We will hopefully sway the battle in our side by doing this. Okay, I'm going to kill myself by trying to help out this guy. No, I am. Can someone please kill the SMG who's just turned on me? That would be fantastic. Please? Please? Yes, I am trying to hide behind my teammate. Yes, it's cowardly, but also it's a good tactic. No! This shouldn't have happened. This isn't how physics works at all. Come on, let me... That wasn't the most pleasant of first experiences. Let's get into another battle. Yay! I'm second on my team. That was a massacre. Their entire team went down the middle, ours split up horribly, and everyone in the middle got just butchered. So begins my second experience as a medic. This time, hopefully, we can hide behind things a little bit more and be a bit more, well, less directly in the firing line. Although my usefulness will now be in the middle of a battle, hopefully it'll be kind of off-center in the middle of the battle, not directly in front of where the enemy is shooting, because that kinda hurt. Did you just miss all those shots? Well, at least you spotted him, so good on you. Does he have Tesla, or is he just trying to heal? Oh, aha! Look, I'm gaining RP from your pain! I mean, come on, that is a very fun aspect of being a medic. You actively gain RP at your teammates' pain and suffering. I mean, what more could you possibly want in life? Really? This is more what it should be like. Me just healing up, all our teams being hit so they can't auto-regen, and I'm taking the place of that during a battle. Now, he will need healing in a second, however, he seems almost crippled, and he's still doing damage, so just heal him up. There we go. Should have been looking around rather than just staring at him. Remember, the nano weapons do have an auto-fire feature, which will automatically lock on to any damaged friendly nearby. Also, isn't that the fellow who killed me last time? Although saying that, I'm fairly certain I've seen that bot in the store, so it could just be the same bot, different person. I don't know, I don't memorize people's names who kill me, other than for the list of people to get revenge from. Mr. Interceptor, I'm not going to be able to help you if you stay so high. And could you kill their Interceptor? He scares me slightly. Just speeding up his auto-regen there. Oh, yeah, did a little bit of healing. More CPU for the CPU god. Yay! That's what I'm talking about. He's still firing and doing damage. I heal. Get the kill, get the kill, get... No! I will be actively trying to steal kills during a battle, by the way. Just putting it out there. That is going to happen. Oh. No, let me heal him slightly. Oh. We helped. I felt a little bit more useful in that match. So let's have a quick look-see then. How much RP did I get? Is it significantly more than usual or the same? And how much leveling did I get? I get a feeling that now the healing and the CPU damage is closer to each other than they used to be in terms of how much RP you actually get. Yeah, that seems about... Yeah, it seems about normal if you turn that healing into damage. That's not over the top, it's not bad. Will medics become my favourite weapon still? They used to be my favourite weapon. Are they still? That's the question. I don't think they will be, honestly. I don't think they're anywhere near as enjoyable as they used to be. They still have their use, but it's more of a niche use. I kind of preferred it when medics were needed. But of course, I do actually like the auto-regen feature, so would I take away that? I don't know. Let's get into another battle and see how we do. We've had a good match, we've had a bad match. Let's see if this one is in between, or will it sway our opinion of the medic one way or the other. Now, I will say, although I do believe that being in the middle of a battle is now definitely the most useful position for a medic to be in, perhaps trying out a medic copter or a medic sled in the future might shed a bit of light on how useful that actually is. So I will be looking into that as soon as we get the copter blades, perhaps making a medic, although I will also be focusing on some form of interceptor copter or SMG copter. Would it be called a gunship? I don't know. There's probably a much better term than interceptor, because that's what the regular planes are called. Oh, hello, oh look, a tesseract. That's original and not scary in the slightest. Ow. Plasma kind of hurts. We're kind of just standing around healing each other. My spatial awareness is pretty darn poor. Oh, that guy's gonna die. Let's see if we can perhaps help out a little bit before he does. I'm being useful! I'm being really useful. Heal to full. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Everyone's fighting. Everyone's taking damage. They can't heal. We're helping out. This is how a medic's life should be. Your pain is my gain. Or your health is my gain, I suppose, if you're trying to be nice, but who's nice these days? Can someone please focus on the Tesseract? I can't wait until it gets nerfed, although I don't think it will be. Because it would take a lot of effort. Thank you, SMGs. I find that SMGs tend to do quite well against them, to be perfectly honest. I don't really have the same issue against them that a lot of people do. I just find them to be scary, that's all. I'm cautious about them. Come on, medic, heal me. There we go. Healing each other, both of us getting CPU. That's the way we want to see it. And by CPU, I meant RP. Well, I guess we're healing CPU, so that makes sense as well. Tesseract is coming back around for another try. Try and stick near as many SMGs as possible to prevent as much damage as possible. Spotted him. Sorry, medic getting in your way there. Although your leg broke at just the right time to walk over me. Which is kind of interesting, honestly. Just keep healing each other. I'm sure we can out-heal this damage. I will say, the healing seems very powerful at the moment. Perhaps it's because the ranking win, perhaps medics have got a buff recently. I don't actually know. It's been such a long time since I've looked at the stats of the weapons. I don't keep up with patch notes as much as I really should, and being a YouTuber who does quite a few Robocraft videos, I really should pay more attention to them in the future. You're upside down. Do you remember when, like, going upside down in a tank was, like, impossible? I tried to stop him, because I'm not sure if you can rectify while... Of course you can rectify while moving, what am I talking about? I've done it plenty of times. Someone hit him! Quickly! There we go, good shot, Rail. Of course he's the last one alive. Somebody kill the Tesseract! And this is why people have a problem with it. It's so ridiculously sturdy for what it is. It's like the new thruster stick, honestly, but worse. No, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. We're just gonna go around in circles forever. You're now seeing the power of a pre-made bot from the store. As long as you have enough CPU for it, because they're generally very CPU intensive. I guess I can try and cap. I can't try and cap. I can't be left alone without an SMG escort. Otherwise I'll just be gutted by the thing. If I had some SMGs to fight back, I'm going to try and cap, purely because everyone's currently after him and they're all spotting him. They're not spotting him. Oh dear. If he comes for me, I'm dead. Well, at least I'm highlighting the issue with them. Again, I don't have the same problem as everyone, perhaps because I've been playing a lot of maximum ranking battles recently, and I find they're not as bad as some people say, at least as a ground unit normally. I used to play more flyers, now I'm playing a lot more in terms of like a ground SMG and stuff, and I find them less scary than some people do, but they're definitely a very powerful design. And I've spent this whole battle talking about tesseracts. I guess it's because someone asked me what they were before. Essentially, it's a interceptor, it doesn't have to be an interceptor, it's a flyer with the new... It's actually called the Tesseract, the new block type. It uses those, and they all connect on the corner. I'll have a look at them in a second, what they're actually called in the store. And because of how they connect, it makes a ridiculous shell around the actual vital components, thus resulting in a really, really weird design which damage is transferred bizarrely, and some argue damage is actually completely negated in some cases. How much proof of that, I don't really know. There they are, the corner slopes. Of course, not actually called tesseracts. What am I talking about? These, you can build them in such a way that they connect on the corners, and it's really bizarre looking, and it's just... It is just bizarre. That's all it really is. I'm not quite sure how they do it, honestly, and I don't want to know, and I don't know. But I'm afraid, though, I am all out of time for today's episode. I won't be uploading the medic version purely because at the moment I'm quite low on RP. I'll be uploading it once I've leveled up a little bit more and I've got a design I'm happy with. Once again, I'd like to warn people who want to buy my bots, only buy them if you actually want to use the bot, as the RP or Galaxy Cash is not going towards the series, it's not helping me out. It will of course be a big pile of money at the end of the series, which we can all see and collect, which will be a lot of fun, but other than that, it's not really going to help out, and that's the thing I want to mention again, just because, like I say, a lot of people have actually been mentioning about that. Let's see, if we go with... No, that's not what I wanted to do. I was going to go with most bought, because I actually wanted to show off a Tesseract, because I've been talking about them for the last 10 minutes. Okay, let's wait for the server. Okay, here's one. This is a Tesseract, for people who are wondering, and that is what I'm talking about when I say they connect very oddly, thus resulting in a shell around all the vital components, meaning that it does take a lot of effort to actually get through to anything important, thus meaning they can fly on extremely low percentages of health. So that's really just about it. There's loads of different variations. This is just the first one I found. When you look for RP sales, it's right there on the top at 709. Oh look, there's us. And at the moment, the guns are still there because of the Christmas sale. Of course, they're no longer cheaper than simply purchasing it from the store, so these will vanish over time, and we'll see less just legs and stuff, which is kind of boring, honestly. And with that, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the episode, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Robocraft is a series you wish to see continued in the future, and in particular, the levelling up series. Off camera, I'll be trying to level up a couple of times. I'm not quite sure what my next goal is in terms of functional components. I guess just... Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll try and get to the next level of wing so that we can upgrade our flyer. We can have a tumble version 3 in a much higher ranking, and that's where we'll get to next time. So, thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. Please do take care, and until next time, goodbye. At some point, I'll make a short outro.